Okay, we are discussing in case of hydrogen atom what happening. There is no repulsion between 2s and 2p orbital. That's why 2s and 2p are having same energy in case of single electronic species only. Now we are going to second rule is nothing but Hund's rule. Hund's rule. What is this Hund's rule? In case of according to Hund's rule, always in case of degenerate orbitals. What is the meaning of degenerate orbitals? The orbitals which are having same energy are called as a degenerate orbitals. So degenerate means energy of orbitals is same. Energy of orbitals is same means n plus L value is same, and also n value is also same. Okay, then what happening in case of degenerate orbital? First one electron enter into each orbital, then only pairing is happening. Okay, so degenerate orbital means the energy of orbital should be same. When n plus n value should be same, n value is also same. Okay, for example, you have 2p orbital, 2p subshell. In that 2px is there, 2py is there, 2pz is there. We have how many types? We have 3 types. Okay, this is happening in case of nitrogen, atomic number 7. Configuration 1s2, 2s2 and 2p3. In 2p we have how many electrons? 3 electrons. But these 3 orbitals are has degeneration. So degenerate means what? N value will be same. For all p orbital L is equals to 1 means for 2p orbital n plus n value is equals to 3. That's why what happening? One electron goes into each orbital. For example, you have iron. Iron means 26. Do you know configuration? Argon 4s2 and 3d6. Now we can take 3d. 3d orbitals are of how many types? 5 types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are there? 6 are there. First what happening? One electron goes into each orbital. Yes. Then 6th electron starts pairing. That is calling as Hund's rule. Now we have one more rule is nothing but Pauli's rule. What is the Pauli's rule? According to Pauli's principle, no 2 electrons in the same atom having same set of 4 quantum numbers. So in the same atom you consider any 2 electron will never having same set of 4 quantum numbers. For example, you check it, simply understanding I will tell you carbon. Carbon atomic number 6, configuration enuma 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p means yes, this is the first one is first electron, second electron. This is the third electron, fourth electron. So we have 3 types, one px, another one py. Choose any 2 electrons. Yes, for example, you want to choose this one and this one, 5th electron and 6th electron. So write down 4 quantum numbers for 5th electron. N is equals to, for 5th electron going into second shell. That's why it is nothing but 2. L is equals to 1. M value is equals to either this one -1, +1 or 0. Either +1 or -1 is not a problem. For example, I am taking -1. Spin value is plus of because upward direction clockwise. 6th electron, same atom, another electron. Also present in second shell, that's why N is equals to 2. L value is also 1, but M is +1. Spin is plus of. Is it same? Not equal. That only is telling in the same atom consider any 2 electron will never having same set of 4 quantum numbers. Some variation will be coming at least 1 quantum number. So this is the important information related to this one. And one more thing we are telling, yes, which one? Why off filled? Generally we are telling the species which are having off filled or fully filled configuration are more stable. Yes, off filled or fully filled configuration having elements are more stable. What is the reason here? 2 reasons will be there. First reason is the symmetrical distribution of electrons. Symmetrical distribution of electrons. So because of symmetrical, what is the symmetrical distribution, and because of that one, why we are getting stability? Yes, if you can take 2p, yes, 2p3 you can take, exactly capacity is 6, but it is exactly off filled. So because of this off filled, what happening, one is in 2px, another one in 2py, another one in 2pz. Now electron in x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. X-axis, y-axis and z-axis means those three electrons around the nucleus are arranging in different direction without any gap, without any particle between the nucleus and electron. That's why the electrons is strongly held with the nucleus. That's why they are becoming more stable. Means due to symmetrical distribution of the electron, they are arranging around the nucleus in different direction. Then they are having strong attraction with the nucleus. That's why they are stable. And one more thing, our second factor we have to discuss, exchange energy. Exchange energy. Sir, what is the meaning of exchange energy? Yes, for example, you take a 2p6. 2p6 means 3 types will be there. The 3 are having, first one goes into each orbital, then pairing will be happening. These orbital is fully filled or no? Yes. So already you know they are degenerate orbitals, means they are having a same energy, and everyone having 2 electrons, the 2 clockwise, anti-clockwise, in all aspects they are equal. Because of equality, they always continuously exchanging their positions from one orbital to another orbital. While jumping like this, what happening, you are doing something, then continuously lose energy. That losing energy only we are calling as exchange energy. So while continuously jumping electron from one orbital to another orbital, they will lose energy. That losing energy only calling as exchange energy. Now you take it for example, initially we have 100 kilojoules energy. Because of the jumping, what happening, energy will be lost. For example, 40 kilojoules energy lost. That only calling as exchange energy. Finally, we got 60 kilojoules energy. Compare with initial, this is the final. Finally, material has less energy. Less energy means more stable. That's why. So we are telling more exchange energy, more stability. Exchange energy is directly proportional to stability. Means more losing energy. Finally, material has less energy. Less energy means more stable. So generally, we are telling energy is inversely proportional to stability. But exchange energy means losing energy. If the losing energy is more, finally energy will be less. Finally, energy will be less. Stability will be high. These are the important things related to atomic structure. We'll go for solving the bits. All of you understood? Yes. See, very simple things, and half of the topic is theory, half of the topic is problematic. Just if you can go through the formulas, you will get it. Now, open the material, atomic structures. First bit I will explain to you. See, yes. See the first question. The number of protons, neutrons and electrons in lutetium-175. So the first bit is asking protons, neutrons and electron. Order is also very important. In the space lutetium, it is a lanthanoid, cerium to lutetium 58 to 71. Lutetium 71 and 175. I told already, this is the representation of the element, nothing but X. Subscript is atomic number, superscript is mass number. Atomic number Z is equals to 71. Is it neutral atom or no? Yes, that's why number of protons is equals to number of electrons. And next, mass number is equals to 175. Okay, mass number means what? Atomic number plus neutron number is equals to 175. But you want neutron is equals to 175 minus atomic number. 175 minus 71 is nothing but 104. Yes, Proton, electron, neutron. He is asking a proton how much? 71. Electron is also 71, but neutron is 104. So what are the option? 71, 104, 71. Option A. Are you getting or no? Yes. Now we can go for second question. See, very simple things. And Be plus 2 is the isoelectronic with which of the following? Just once you see what is the meaning of isoelectronic species. Isoelectronic species. In this name only answer is there. Iso, same number of electrons. Same number of electron will be there, means he is calling as a isoelectronic species. Okay, means for example, I will give you one example. Okay, N minus 3 will be there and Na plus is there and Ne is there. Ne having how many electrons? 10 electrons. Nitrogen already 7 and getting minus means gaining 3. 7 gaining 3 means 10 electron. Basically sodium 10, 11, but plus 1 means losing 1, means is coming how many electrons? 10 electron. All these species are having same number of electrons, that's why we are calling them as isoelectronic species. It's a very important thing. According to this one only asked the bit. Be plus 2 is the isoelectronic with which of the following? Be plus 2. Actually beryllium is there, atomic number 4. And lost how many electrons? 2 electrons. Then only we are getting Be plus 2, means how many electrons is there? 2 electrons is there. Among the following which is having only 2 electrons? Yes, is similar to second option, lithium. Basically 3 electrons is there, lost 1 electron. Then we are getting Li plus. Li plus means having how many electrons? 2 electrons. Yes, beryllium plus 2 and Li plus has the same number of electrons, that's why calling as isoelectronic species. Okay, if you want to discuss here, we can discuss one more thing in case of isoelectronic species. In case of isoelectronic species, size is inversely proportional to charge. More charge, small size, small charge, more size. For example, you have which one? Na plus and Mg plus 2. Both are having same number of electron, but here plus 1 charge, plus 2 charge. More charge, small size, small charge, big size is the concept. Now I will tell you one more thing. N minus 3, O minus 2. Out of minus 2, minus 3 is the small. Small means big size. Minus 2 is the bigger charge. Then we have small size. This is the important bit. Go for third bit. Third bit. Yes, isoelectronic species given. I think first one you check it. Option A, CO, Cn minus and NO plus and C2 2 minus. Very simple, has 8 plus 6, 14 electrons, and next 6 plus 7 plus 1 electron, we are getting 14 electrons, and we are nitrogen 7 plus 8 and plus means minus 1, we are getting how many electrons? 14 electrons we are getting. 2 carbons, 2 12, 2 6 12, minus 2 we are getting, means plus 2, we are getting 14. So all are having same number of electrons, that's why we are calling them as isoelectronic species. The ion that is isoelectronic with CO, same thing. Yes, this bit only asked as a separate. CO is isoelectronic with Cn minus. Which of the following is not isoelectronic with O minus 2? O minus 2. This is the fifth question. O minus 2. Actually O means 8 electron, minus 2 means gaining 2 electron, means 10 electron. Which is not having 10 electron is asking. What is this one? Thallium. Thallium atomic number 81. Thallium atomic number is 81. Where it will be coming? Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium. No need to remember, just go through the table. Atomic number 5, here 8, 18, 18, 32 interval. So coming how much? 13 plus I think 31 plus 49 plus 81. Atomic number is 81 thallium, but he given species Tl plus. Tl plus means lose one electron. Tl plus we are getting means having 80 electron. Is it same as 10? No. That's why he is telling not isoelectronic. Did you got it? Yes. Now we are going for another bit. See carefully. Yes, with that basics is over. Now we are seeing another concept. Which of the following series of transitions in the spectrum of hydrogen atom falls in visible region? Is a question number 6. Yesterday I told we have Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, Brackett and Fund. Okay, Fund series is there. So Lyman series ultraviolet, Balmer series in visible region, Paschen near IR region, and Brackett middle IR region, and Fund series means far IR region. Is asking which region fall down in the visible region? No, visible region means is nothing but Balmer series. So option C is a good question. Next, calculate the energy in joules corresponding to the light wavelength is 45 nanometers. Question number 7. Wavelength is 45 nanometers. He want energy in joules. Almost information he given to us. So better convert into meters. 45 into nano means how much? 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. And we know formula energy is equals to h nu. So but you know very well h nu means hc by lambda. What h value has to be taken? Joules. H is equals to 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second. And C, speed of light, is equals to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters second inverse. Are you getting enough? Substitute everything over there. Energy of photon is equals to 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second into Hc. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters second inverse by lambda. Lambda is 45 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. Meters cancel, second inverse cancel, finally joules. You simplify these things, very simple. Minus 9 comes up, plus 9, 17. 17 means 10 to the power of minus 17 will be coming. 10 to the power of minus 17 you can simplify. You are getting 18, no, means option D will be there. Related option is answer. You may get 0.442 into 10 to the power of minus 17, or we can write it as 4.42 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. Option D is correct. Is it clear? Yes. You can go for 8th question. Simple things for CET and NEET point of view. You may ask like these simple questions. The value of Planck's constant is given, joule second, speed is also given, and which value is closer to the wavelength in nanometers of a quantum light frequency is also there. Okay, he want wavelength value in nanometers. And given frequency is given. How much? 6 into 10 to the power of 15 second inverse. 6 into 10 to the power of 15 second inverse. What can be done? Yes, nu is equals to C by lambda formula we have. You want lambda? No, separate it. Lambda is equals to C by nu. Okay, C 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters second inverse by frequency. 6 into 10 to the power of 15 second inverse cancel. Now you are getting answer 0.5 into 10 to the power of 15 comes up minus, means minus 7 meters. But he want in nanometers. Nanometers means I want to get here minus 9 into by 2. So into 100 by 100 means into 100 means you are getting 50. 50 nanometers you are getting. Check it, option is which one? Is the first one. Are you getting or no? Yes, it's a very important thing. It's a very simple things. If you concentrate on that basic things, you can get very easily all these things. Then we will see some other things. See carefully, some other bits we can explain. Come to this point. We'll see the ninth question. Once you read, according to law of photochemical quantities, energy absorbed in exposed joules is given as. So is asking according to law of photochemical equivalence, nothing but is a photochemical equation. It is energy absorbed is asking. So is nothing but for moles is asking, no, energy is asking in erg per mole is asking. Erg per mole is asking. What is given? Planck's constant given, light speed given, Avogadro number given. Then we have to see absorbed in erg per given as. So is nothing but energy mu is equals to hc by lambda. Energy is equals to h nu we are getting. H nu means hc by lambda, but per means Avogadro number has to be taken. So h value we know, so light velocity we know, and latter what is given, Avogadro number given, lambda as it is given. Then substitute. Per mole is asking, no, that's why into Avogadro number we are doing. H value 6.625 into want in ergs, 10 to the power of minus 27 ergs into second, into light velocity should be taken in centimeters, 3 into 10 to the power of 10 centimeters into second inverse by lambda into Avogadro number. Avogadro number means 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. You do it simplification, you will get it this one in which one, erg per moles we are getting. So is nothing but so this wavelength is also has to be taken in centimeters, then centimeter cancel, second inverse cancel, finally answer remaining in this one. Do it simplification. Energy is equals to 6.625 into 3 into 6.023 by lambda as usual into 10 to the power of minus 27 and 10 to the power of 3, 10 to the power of minus 17. 10 to the power of minus 17 and 10 to the power of 23 is nothing but 10 to the power of 6 coming in joules. You do simplification, you will get it. And go for 10th question. Did you got it? 9th one, all of you? Yes, what is that one? According to law of photochemical equivalence, the energy absorbed is given as. Energy per mole is asking, we can get it. And go for 10th one. Energies E1 and E2 of the two radiations. Energy of first radiation, energy of second radiation. First radiation given as 25 electron volts. This is the 50 electron volts. Next, what is asking? The relation between their wavelengths lambda 1, lambda 2. You know very well, energy is inversely proportional to wavelength. That's why what we are getting, lambda 1 by lambda 2 is equals to inversely proportional, no, E2 by E1. So E2 by E1 means 50 by 25, nothing but 2. Then take this relation, we are getting lambda 1 is equals to 2 into lambda 2. Which option once you check it? Lambda 1 is equals to 2 lambda 2, option B. Yes. So very simple thing, energy is given is asking wavelength relation. For that energy is inversely proportional to wavelength is the concept for us. Question number 11. Once you check it, question number 11, the value of Planck's constant given, velocity of light given, which value is closest to the wavelength in the nanometer given frequency is similar to which one? This one, 8th question. 8th and 11th questions are similar, you can get it. For given energy E is there, 12th question, energy E is there is equals to 3.03 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joules given, energy given, is asking corresponding wavelength is asking. Wavelength is the question mark. That too in nanometers is asking. Wavelength in nanometers is asking. What we can do, energy E is equals to h nu. H nu means hc by lambda. Separate lambda is equals to hc by E. Okay. here H value, what should be taken? 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second into C, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 light velocity meters second inverse by energy. Energy is given as 3.03 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. Joule cancel, second inverse cancel, answer coming in meters. Okay, do it simplification. 6.625 into 3 by 3.03 into minus 19 comes up plus 19 plus 19 plus 8 is nothing but 27. 27 means 10 to the power of minus 7 is coming. You check it, that one you will get it. So you may get the answer is nothing but you are getting in energy in joules and wavelength seconds and everything is there. You can simplify and you will get it the answer in nanometers. So finally convert this one, it is nothing but 1.01. You simplify, you are getting answer will be, I think, last option D will be coming. Check it. Yes, go for 13th problem. Is a very important problem. You see 13th problem, what is telling? What is the longest wavelength line in the Balmer series of spectrum? Balmer series is mentioned. Okay, very good. Balmer series is the longest wavelength. Means wavelength will be maximum. Okay, means where we are getting is asking. Yes, you see carefully, longest wavelength. Longest wavelength means wavelength is inversely proportional to energy. That is the first point. Wavelength is maximum means energy will be minimum. You find out that point. I want minimum energy I want. Just I will explain to you, see how graph is coming or how that spectrum is coming. Energy is the first line, gap is more, third line less, still less, like this going on, close 5 and 6. What is the point? This is the nucleus. While going away from the nucleus, energy will be going on increasing, clear. But while going away from the nucleus, the energy gap between two successive energy levels will be decreasing. For example, here 50, here coming 40, here coming 30, here gap only 20. What point I told her? As we go away from the nucleus, energy will be going on increasing. But the energy difference between the two successive energy levels will be going on decreasing. He want wavelength maximum, energy will be minimum. When you are getting energy will be minimum, Balmer means should fall down to the any higher level to second level only. Yes, if you take 3 to 2, energy will be less. Here more, but I want less energy. Less energy means energy should be transferred from electron should be transferred from third level to second level. This is the higher orbit, this is the lower orbit. Now he's asking which one? Wavelength is asking, no, then do it. So wavelength you want means wave number nu bar is equals to 1 by lambda is equals to 109,677 into 1 by n1 square. N1 square means 4 minus 1 by n2 square means 9. We are getting 1 by lambda is equals to 109,677 into 36 LCM. Then we are getting 9 minus 4, 5 you are getting. That will be coming in centimeters inverse. And still I want wavelength. Lambda is equals to 36 by 5 into 109,677 centimeters. Remember this value, 1 by 109,677. In competitive examination they won't allow the calci. That's why 9.11 into 10 to the power of minus 6 this value. Okay, then substitute 36 by 5, nothing but 7.2 into 9.11 into 10 to the power of minus 6 centimeters. You simplify, you are getting answer, I think second option you are getting 656 nanometers. This value has to be remembered. 9.11 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Okay, yes, thank you. We'll see tomorrow remaining.